Welcome to the 6th episode of the Towers Tonight Show, bringing you all the updates and happenings around Bishops. I'm your co-anchor, Ben Brown.
And I'm your other co-anchor, Summer Hu. So I heard Airband preparation is on the horizon. How's the sophomore class looking?
We're looking very good. I, for one, am a backup dancer. I'm not going to say the theme, but it will be very impressive, and I think we'll take it home this year.
Great. In this episode, we will feature this year's jazz concert, It's About Time. The students as grassroots educators, also known as the SAGE Tutoring program, and more. Remember to stay tuned for this episode's fun segment.
But first, here's an update of our sports teams. First, we want to congratulate boys varsity soccer and girls varsity water polo on their amazing CIF runs. Boys varsity soccer won the CIF championship, and girls varsity water polo also did and made it to the semis of the state tournament as well. Congrats on both these teams' victories, and we can't wait to see what the spring season will bring.
On the boys' side, the boys varsity lacrosse team has a home game versus Coronado High School at 5:15 on March 15th. They recently won a huge victory against Cathedral Catholic.
What's a dawn?
10-9. Wednesday seems to be a big night as boys varsity volleyball also takes on Helix Charter High School at 5:30. Boys varsity tennis, continuing their momentum from last season, is off to an impeccable start, currently 5-0. They recently swept Francis Parker 18-0 in a dominant fashion. Pull up to their 3:30 match versus crosstown rivals La Jolla Country Day. You won't want to miss this one.
On the girls' side, girls softball has also been doing well, destroying Francis Parker, and trying to gain momentum as their season moves along. Girls lacrosse has also been doing well as usual, and plays a big one versus Del Lago Academy on March 16th at 3 p.m. Co-ed track and field are also starting off their season and had a strong showing at their first meet last week. We hope you come out and support your fellow Knights. Go Knights! This semester, the Bishops Jazz Ensemble take on a variety of hits in their concert, It's About Time. Director of Instrumental Music, Mr. Robert Anderson, and several students in the show will speak about the process and the theme of It's About Time.
I'm Robert Anderson. I teach instrumental music here at Bishop School. Today we'll be talking about the upcoming jazz concerts on March 17th and 18th. And we're really looking forward to those. Looking forward to having an opportunity to showcase the work that these musicians have done for the last 3 months. We're calling this concert It's About Time, which is a pun in terms of it's about time for us to perform, but at the same time, this is a concert about time. Jazz is a type of music that exists in time. If you freeze frame it, if you pause a recording, there's no more music, it doesn't exist. It only exists in time, so it's all about time. Additionally, the different styles of music that we play in jazz have what we call different time feels. The time goes by at a certain rate, but the style of music is sometimes defined by the way that the time is felt. So music that's influenced by Latin America will feel very different than music that's influenced by rock music, or traditional jazz that may have elements of European classical music mixed with African rhythms, which then became an uniquely American art form. So there's definitely that double meaning there. It's about time, and music is about time in a number of ways. I think folks who come to this concert can expect to be musically challenged on one hand, where the music stretches out a little bit and the band is kind of pulling the audience along in new ways, but overall at the same time entertained. We're playing music with a rock feel. There's a song by an artist named Freddie Hubbard that is really type of rock music. We're playing Earth, Wind and Fire. We're playing music with a Spanish kind of feel to it. And both bands have worked really hard. They're really well rehearsed. And combine in the amazing staging that Mr. Melton does with his students, the lighting, and it's really an entertaining show, and audiences have a great time, the musicians have a great time. You're sure to enjoy it. In order to come see the performance, it's really easy. Just go to the Bishop's box office, Bishop School box office, and it's easy to find. If you just Google Bishop School box office, it's the first thing that comes right up. And tickets for both concerts, they're $5, general admission, and for students it's free.
So I'm Aiden, I'm a sophomore right now. and I play guitar in the jazz band. So we've started working on these songs, I think, since the beginning of this semester, and it just really is a process of trying new songs, seeing how everyone likes them. If we all kind of have some chemistry on that, then we'll stick with it, and then we end up where we are now. I think just being able to work with some of the other great musicians, everyone just does an awesome job, and it's really fun. So I've really enjoyed practicing. We're going to be playing a range of music from jazz fusion, like Chick Corea, and a little bit of funk, and of course some straight jazz.
I'm Sasha Chukravanan, and I play keyboard in jazz. I like how it feels like a family dynamic. Like, we're all so close, even though like it gets a little rowdy sometimes, but like it's very fun to work on things. I think my favorite part of preparing is just going through the process and like figuring out who's playing what and like the whole improvising thing. It's very fun. I really like the song Spain. It's really interesting and it's like a fun little dance tune, honestly. You guys should come to the jazz concert March 17th and 18th at 7 p.m.
Come out to enjoy a very jazzy night. You'll be sure to have the jazz ensemble's tunes in your head all week. Airband is coming up in a couple of weeks, and it is a Bishop's tradition that brings all grades together for dance and lip singing competition. After the 12th grade victory last year, the stage is set for another big competition on Friday, March 24th. Believe it or not, there is still time to join your grade's group as backup dancers. Just talk to your class council or sponsor to find out how and when you can join in on the fun. We may have a little bias towards the 10th grade, but that is just because we are the best, as you will all soon see.
On a different note, we are now very much into the month of March, and with that brings a new month of celebration and highlighting. And March is Women's History Month. To learn more about what this month-long celebration is, what happens, and how it makes students feel, we talked with members of the Femme Club here at Bishop's.
I'm Hannah, I'm a sophomore, and I'm part of the Femme Club at Bishop's. I think it's important to celebrate Women's History Month because we need to celebrate women and all their accomplishments, and sometimes history just kind of forgets that women have done things. I think we are going to have some conversations about it in Femme. We recently had a lot of conversations about like women in STEM and like how they're underrepresented, which I think is a really important topic to talk about.
I'm Emma, I'm a junior and I'm one of the leaders of Femme Club. I think about Women's History Month a lot as it relates to my own family and my own culture, how in Lebanon women don't have that many opportunities, but my grandpa was big at like giving all my aunts equal opportunities and like pushing them to study, and now they're all like doctors and super successful, which is really rare for like a Lebanese family. I feel like it's been overlooked a lot, so giving a spotlight that might be really necessary, like by overlooked, like over the course of history. Happy Women's History Month!
Once again, Women's History Month is the month of March, so keep an eye out for current events at Bishop's, your city, and communities to celebrate women and their historic contributions to society.
Moving back to campus, here is a reminder that summer session registrations are open now. If you are interested in doing one of the summer programs Bishop's has to offer, such as visual arts, coding, and school year credits like biblical literature and health, here's your reminder that you can sign up now. Don't wait, they book up fast. Now we turn to a program that we think should be highlighted more, the Students as Grassroots Educators program, better known as SAGE.
My name is Jane Maddox, and I'm the Academic Support Coordinator at Bishop School, and one of my responsibilities is to coordinate the SAGE Tutoring program. The SAGE Tutoring program is a program where upper school students at Bishop's can apply and be selected to tutor other students in all subject matters, and students can earn service credit if they so desire. The service is provided free to all Bishop students as part of their tuition.
When asked about the pros of SAGE tutoring, Ms. Maddox said that she sees the benefits on both the tutor and the tutee's side.
The help that they get is, I think, especially meaningful because a lot of these tutors have had the class and the teacher that their tutee is currently enrolled in. And so they have kind of the inside knowledge about how to be successful in that class, whereas, a private tutor, somebody or a learning center off campus wouldn't have that information. I think it also is really beneficial to the tutors because as you tutor another student, you really get a sense of your own understanding of the concept, and so it's an opportunity for some of our tutors to review some information that they've learned previously.
I'm Alex's sister. I'm in 10th grade and I SAGE tutor for English.
From a student standpoint, Alex has also seen the benefits as both a tutor and a tutee.
Well, honestly, I really like getting to help kids, especially kids who are younger than me who have done the same projects, like working with the 9th graders who are doing the project on metamorphosis like we did last year is really fun. I went into the writing center for my history paper and it's super helpful to get another peer review on it.
The writing lab meets in Upper Cummins during every X period and Monday through Thursday during office hours. The math lab takes place on the upper level library classroom during C and G days for upper schoolers and Tuesdays and Thursdays for middle schoolers. As for one-on-one sessions, Miss Maddox has some special instructions.
So they can fill out the request form, which is located on the Learning Center page on the website. And if that is problematic to locate, they can just email me, maddoxj@bishops.com, and we can take it from there.
If any student feels that they need help in a certain subject or would like to get a peer review on a paper, we encourage all students to schedule a time to meet with a SAGE tutor or drop into the math or writing lab. One drop-in may just make the difference.
Here's a reminder that the 2022-2023 yearbooks are now on sale. Click the link in our bio to get your very own. As you may know, there's only one 2022-2023 school year. Now, per usual, we finish our episode with a fun challenge. This episode, we go around asking students wearing headphones and AirPods what song they are listening to so we can better understand our community members.
This is a funny one, so let's get right into...
Take off your headphones and tell us what you're listening to so we can better understand your character. That's a mouthful.
What are you listening to?
Try Everything by Shakira.
What are you listening to?
Can't Say by Travis Scott.
So what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Grace by 42 Doug.
Athena, what are you listening to?
No, I need to show my other love for
Surf by Young Thug.
Well, Bishops, that is all we have for this episode. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast.
Keep updated for our next news broadcast by looking for our link in the bulletin, Tower newsletter, and our YouTube channel every 2 weeks. Additionally, if you ever have any news or highlights you feel we should cover, please email thetower@bishops.com. I'm Ben Brown.
And I'm Summer Who. And this is The Tonight Show. We are your two Knights.
Signing off.